high school hoops talk with the Talking Heads, Super Sports Media here. Richard DeLeon. I'm with
Flying high with your boy E. Tally. We got a special guest all the way from Brandeis High School.
TJ Byrd. I go to Brandeis High School. I have a 3.9 GPA, and I'm a junior, 2026.
2026. All right.
So, hey, listen, real quick. Let me just start this off by saying this has got to be a great interview. What's your last name again, TJ?
Bird.
And what did I do coming in? Flying in like an eagle.
God.
Oh, my goodness. Hey, I think this might be a special one.
Don't encourage it. Don't. Oh, my goodness. Yeah,
I'm excited already.
Do y'all need me to be a part of this?
Hey, man. No, I'm just saying, man. I love his last name. I love what the Eagles are doing right now. And so, again, I think this is a match made in heaven here.
All right. Well, hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. Congratulations to the Eagles.
Thank you, sir.
Well, so, Coach, you didn't realize that TJ was a baseball player until we just talked about it tonight.
Correct.
That's actually something that he excels at. You're just pitching now, right, TJ?
Yes, I'm a pitcher only, or like a PO, so I don't even hit.
So what's your fastball up to now?
I'm sitting around like 85, 86, so I'm up in there. I need to get a little higher, but right now that's where I'm at.
Man,
are you
just?
Go ahead, Rich. I'm sorry.
I was gonna say, you know how hard it is to hit an 85-mile-an-hour fastball from the pitcher's mound to the home plate. Gosh, man.
Real quick, can you? I don't know baseball talk, so please excuse my ignorance. I'm very ignorant when it comes to talking to baseball guys. Can you tell us what your two pitches are, or you got to kind of keep that a hidden secret?
No, I don't have an overwhelming fastball, so there's guys that throw like 90, so I kind of got to rely more on my off speed. So I throw a pretty good slider, and then I have a good changeup after it that can back it up as well.
You throw a slider? That's impressive. That's hard to do, am I right? Because you're throwing from like there, right?
Yeah, and it's about the grip, just kind of spinning it a little bit. So
okay.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, see, that's some good stuff right there. So you learned a little something new about baseball, Coach.
But yes, I did. Because again, I don't know baseball talk. I haven't really dealt with baseball. It's been over 20 plus years, actually, really seriously, on a serious note, talking to anybody about real serious baseball. Like, hey, what's the mechanics you're supposed to teach, things like that. So I know that pitch he's talking about is a hard pitch for a high schooler to throw. I know a lot of guys, when I was, like just trying to coach it a little bit, we try to, just make kids throw a lot of fastballs. That's why we used to throw a lot of guys' arms out. And, it was where Tommy John surgery came from, because a lot of guys throw their arm out trying to pitch so fast at that age. So him already having that pitch in his arsenal that's why I said, can you talk about it at all? That's all. So, okay.
Yeah. Well, I'm excited about this interview because, I know the Brandeis kids and the O'Connor kids, and, I know a lot of kids in this area, but Brandeis, got a few of them that play for me. TJ's actually kind of come through and played for us a little bit part-time, but I know baseball, it's always been kind of the thing that he does in the summer, but he is indeed a standout player at Brandeis. I know this past season, this varsity season, he's done a lot of good things. He caught your eye with his slashing ability and just kind of the relentless aggressiveness that he plays with. But I'm going to ask TJ, what unique skills or qualities do you bring to the court that set you apart from your competition?
Well, at least this year at Brandeis, we have 2, even 3 really good scorers with Sean, Finley, and Carmen. So this year I kind of I knew going into the year I'm not going to be the scorer who's going to be try to get 20 points a night. I'm going to have to be more of the hustle guy and get rebounds, play good defense. So kind of just almost knowing my role and the fact that I'm not going to go out there and score a lot of points every night, but just to be there as a good team player and rebound and play good defense for the team and just try to help us get the win at the end of the day.
The selfless stuff, the other stuff, right? I mean, I was just talking to my son about that today. A lot of times it doesn't matter how many points you score if you do the things like get rebounds, get the extra possessions by diving on the floor for a loose ball, tipping passes, all those things, making the right play, making the right read, getting the ball to somebody that's wide open. Those are the important things that glue guys do. So you feel like you're kind of a glue guy this year, kind of just you do everything that might not be
Yeah.
always scoring, but yeah.
Yeah, I just kind of got to hustle at all times and get the 50-50 balls that are on the ground, just kind of be everywhere
Yeah.
and make all the right plays.
That's awesome. I love that.
I got the next question here, TJ. Sounds like you're a great leader on the floor and you're a great teammate. And that had to come from somewhere. So what's the most valuable lessons you've learned from your coaches about leadership and teamwork?
I mean, I just from all my team, just my coaches in the past, they've always taught me to be good leaders on the court and on the baseball field too, and just kind of learning how to engage your teammates and bring the best out of your other teammates is will help you become just a natural leader and become just a guy that people like to be around. And when everyone likes you, it's just kind of good team camaraderie, and it builds you to be a good leader.
And just talking to you here, and we did a little, pre-talk before, and you do have that attitude to where though you're a very likable person, you have a lot of charisma. So with that being said, what kind of leader are you? I know it's still kind of part of my question. Are you a vocal leader or a leader by example?
I tend to be a little bit of both. I would say when I need to just go out there and kind of show like we got to do this, and I don't really have to say nothing, but everyone kind of knows like this is what we need to do. We go out there and do it, or if someone just needs talking to and we need to be talked to as a team, we just kind of just got to express yourself vocally because sometimes it just doesn't work when you go out there and try with your regular other stuff.
Okay, okay, very rich.
And I was going to say, you know, he's played in some tournaments with. He's even played in the Gasso with us, and I can tell you that he's he's a momentum shifting guy with these plays that he makes. You know, playing in the passing lanes, maybe coming in and getting a rebound, getting extra possessions. So I would say that yeah, he can be vocal, and I've seen it. You know, he always comes back with some good input. You know, kind of telling. I know when I coached him, like I said, limited time. I remember he would come back and give me some of his input from what's going on the court. But I can tell you right now, his action definitely speaks louder than his words, and it's always a good thing. And so, TJ, this is a question we ask, and we're going to circle back around with you again probably next year too, so you'll have more to draw upon.
Mm-hmm.
But what's can you name some or share some like a memorable moment from your high school basketball career that truly defines who you are as a player and a leader?
I'm trying to think. Recently, this year, of course, we played Soto actually. It was a super close game, back and forth. Just kind of the whole game. We were just going at it, super hard game. It was the first game of our Northside tournament, so like winner got to move on to the winners bracket, of course. But it was a super close game, and then Sean Tisdale ended up hitting a clutch three, like 10 seconds left, put us up by two, I believe. And we ended up winning the game by two. So that was just a really fun memory, and it was just good. And everyone was trash talking on the court. So it was just kind of good to come out of that with a win and move on with it.
I don't believe that you and Carmen being on the court there was trash talk. No, I don't I don't think that there would be trash talk with you and Carmen. Come on.
Nah, we try to keep it peaceful, but when it gets going, it gets going.
No, I get you. I get you. Okay, coach.
All right. We are here in San Antonio, and you're from San Antonio, I'm assuming, correct?
Yes, sir, I am.
So growing up, playing basketball as a youth and having all this Spurs legacy to back you and to grow up around, how has that influenced you to play basketball? And then another part, then what spur did you look up to, or do you look up to currently?
Um, so I kind of just played. I've always baseball has always been kind of my thing, but I've always just fell in love with basketball since I've been little, and I've really liked just basketball in general. I've kind of always had a good feeling about it. Some of the players that I looked up to though, like some Spurs players, Manu Ginobili, I really liked him. He was one of my favorites growing up. And then currently, I like Wemby, of course. You know, he's gonna be the GOAT. He's really really good. He can do it all. So I look up to those two players.
Okay.
Wow, cool.
And that's a lot of legacy because you're one of the few. Like for you, you grew up and the Spurs have been winning championships pretty much your whole life, correct?
Yes.
So
Uh-huh.
that's pretty cool, you know. So you can say, you know, you might be right in reference to the legacy that Wemby's about to kind of lead and trying to step into for the Spurs.
For
He might be
sure.
the next, and then you know with the draft picks, and I'm sure you heard about the crazy trade today. You
Yeah,
never
that
know,
was
man.
that's
We just
crazy.
might be back. You know, we might be back, Kevin and Wemby. You
Yeah.
know, so yeah, you might be right. Now, I hope you're right, TJ.
Man,
Hopefully,
I see that they're putting his Lucas jerseys outside of American Airlines,
yeah.
and they're protesting. They're doing some protesting out there in front of the arena too. It's crazy. So,
Yeah, it's
um,
crazy.
but yeah. So I mean, me personally, I grew up in an era when the Spurs actually weren't that good. I grew up in an era when, I grew up watching the Celtics and the Lakers back in the '80s and the Sixers. Coach, you're a Sixer fan, aren't you? Coach, you a Sixer fan? Because you're from Philly.
Yes, I am. I'm a huge Sixers fan. So yeah,
They had a 20-something point lead. They're now down by one against the Celtics right now. I'm just looking at that, watching that right now. So
I'm a
just keeping
Spur
you up.
fan. I'm a Spur fan now. So cut that
Oh,
out.
okay,
Cut
okay.
that out.
So
It's a lot of
so
it's a
so
lot of Spur legacy here. I'm
so I
engulfing in that.
yeah. So I actually grew up watching Larry Bird play. So um, a different Bird.
Hmm.
So anyway, so what's the biggest difference between high school basketball, and I know you've played some AAU. I know you used to play for who was it? Didn't you play for
I played for the Shock,
the Shop?
ACU Shock. Yeah, I played
Yeah.
for them for
So,
a little bit.
so you played plenty of tournament basketball. Um,
Hmm.
so what's the biggest difference between high school ball and tournament ball that you could tell us?
Um, at least for tournament ball for me, it's been usually the same kids growing up, and we all kind of know each other on how we play and everything, and then just we're all the same age also, so it's kind of like we all know each other at some point.
Right.
And then it's also a lot more like offense based in AAU, ISO in a little bit like that, which
Hmm.
I like it, but in high
Hmm.
school more it's more like if you want to win, you got to play more as a team. It's everyone's involved, even if you're like coming off the bench, you're gonna have a role, and then you're gonna have a role in the game. So it's just more of high school. You got to play more as a team, I think, to win. More defense in high school as well, and there's just set plays. And once you get into district too, everyone kind of knows who the scores are on the team. So just kind of like finding ways to win is important in high school, I would say.
Right. Right. No, I agree. Now I will say this. I'm gonna repeat this. I know I talk to your mom all the time. Um,
Hmm.
you still have your uniform, so if you ever want to come and just play, I know you're busy during the summers with baseball and stuff, but we have plenty of opportunities for you to come out and stay in shape and play some ball. Okay.
Yes, for sure. Thank you.
All right. All right, Coach.
Well, with saying that, we're gonna take it to the high school part. And then again, if one of your AAU players also helped us answer this question, that's fine. But
Hmm.
more kind of leaning towards high school basketball, just because of you being a dual sport athlete.
Hmm.
Which of your teammates inspires you the most, and why?
Um, this year for basketball, I'd have to say Finley Montoya. He's been a great guy this year. Just kind of he brings the team together really well, I think, and just he just brings us together. He's a good team guy. Everyone kind of likes him, and no, he's good too. So what he says, he means it all, and he's just a good teammate in general.
He looks like it. He looks like, now I may be wrong, and you got to question, correct me if I am, and please excuse my ignorance on it. He looks like a kid that leadership that he has is more of, hey, you just follow me, do it, do what I do. You know what I'm saying? Kind of role. Like he doesn't. I don't see him mouthing off a lot. Now you get him hot, you get him fired up. I'm sure he'll probably get at you, but he just comes in, does his job, and then takes care of business. Am I right about that?
Yes, for sure, 100%. He's just the kind of a guy who just goes in there and he brings a team together and kind of just wields the team to victory at times.
There you go. There you go.
Wow. Well, I'm gonna add something that we haven't done before. To your question, I'm gonna follow up your question. We've never done this before. You don't have any sisters, right, TJ? It's just you and Matthew.
Yeah, it's just me and my brother Matthew.
So if you had a sister, which you don't, but if you had one, which of your Brandeis teammates would you be okay with your sister dating? And which of them would you be like, no, you're not going to date this guy?
You don't have to say why you won't date him. Just
yeah.
Rich getting you in trouble. Don't say why. Just say, hey, Eric Talley, that's not a guy I want my sister dating. Okay, cool, that's fine. Leave it alone at that. Okay, don't say why. Don't be like, well, Eric, man, he done got around the 5 other girls or something. Like, don't do that. Okay, don't get us in trouble.
Don't throw him under the bus. I just want to make this a little bit fun.
For sure. No, I think I'd probably let Junior date my sister. He just seems like cool and just chill. He would treat her right. Just a good guy, and he's been dating a girl for a while too now, so I think that's part of it also.
Right.
And then who would I not let? Oh, I don't even know, but I guess like Carmen or maybe like JB. I don't know though. Well,
I was thinking you'd say Carmen. That's all.
Yeah, probably Carmen, but we'll leave it at that.
And the only reason I asked that question, Coach, is because I kind of figured he was gonna say Carmen. I just love Carmen so much that I just wanted to poke fun at Carmen at some point.
Yeah.
So, are there any specific rituals or routines that you follow before a game to get you ready to play, to get you hyped up?
Honestly, I know it's gonna sound crazy, but I'm not really superstitious at all. So, I kind of just go and whatever I wake up to during that day, I kind of do. In the locker room, though, I'll do my stretches. I do the same stretches every day. And I listen to music on my phone a lot. So, other than that, but
what's your playlist?
Like some artists that I listen to.
Yeah.
I listen to Drake, Travis Scott. Let me think. What else? Listen to The Weeknd a little bit.
Ooh, okay.
So really those three I listen to a lot.
Cool.
Sir.
So hold on real quick.
Mm-hmm.
You're a baseball player.
Yes.
And you're not superstitious.
Yes, I know. I get that a lot from just a lot
Come
of
on now. Yeah, hey, listen.
Yeah.
For a small time in my life, just a small time, I hung out with a lot of baseball players, and you guys usually, hey man, if especially pitchers, if you win a game and you wore mismatched socks by mistake, hey, every time you want to win games, you wear your mismatched socks.
Yeah, no, they're literally all of my baseball teammates are superstitious.
I know, that's what I'm trying to tell you. I know.
Yeah, like I'm the only one who's just like kind of whatever. I kind of just live like day to day, and it's just like whatever. So
that's good for you because that should make you that much more successful. Cool.
Yes, sir.
All right, so going back to the conversation. It doesn't matter if you're going to college for baseball or basketball or whatever sport you decide to go athletic wise, but just going as you look ahead to prepare yourself. What are some of your aspirations and goals? You look at the future athletic and academic side of your while you're trying to pick what school, because right now in Brandeis, man, you guys got the two guys right now that's highly sought after. So some college, they got some good school offers right now. So with that,
Yeah.
as you're looking, it's just trying to inspire you a little bit. As you're looking, so what are you looking forward to?
So I do want to go to college and play baseball, but I just from the basketball side, I've always loved basketball, and I'm going to play next year for basketball. I just love basketball, but I think I'm gonna go for baseball. I want to go play at a Division I school. I'm getting a few looks right now, but I definitely want to go play Division I, and I think I want to go somewhat and study like sports analytics. I'm kind of really into numbers and just stuff like that, so I really want to go probably sports analytics for my schooling.
That is dope. That's dope right there. I like
That
that.
is
I like
that
that.
is very
That's good
good.
stuff because you're setting yourself up to have a career behind the mic. Bro, he just gave it away. This guy's slick. See, I just figured him
Mhm.
out. This is why he's so calm behind the camera. That's why he's just chilling. Because those analytical guys, this is what they do.
Mhm.
You have a successful career, and then you go to the box. Okay, Tom Brady, I got you. I got you, Tony Romo. I see what you're doing here. Okay, I figured them out. All right. Well, I'm gonna get your autograph earlier. Okay, next game. All right.
Okay.
That's cool. That's cool. All right. Well, Coach, I know TJ has a younger brother that plays with SA Premier, Matthew. So I'm going to ask you this question, because you do have a younger brother.
Mm-hmm.
If you could give one piece of advice to younger basketball players that are coming up after you, what would that piece of advice be to them as they come up?
Um, always, first off, always have a positive attitude. Always bring good energy and positive energy. You don't want to be a guy who's just kind of there and just bringing bad energy to the team. And then just make sure you're always working hard because hard work you'll beat out a lot of guys with hard work. So just come to the gym every day and just work hard, and you'll find a spot in the rotation for sure.
Right, right. No, that's good. And I'm going to say this. I'm going to give this advice to you, and I'll give it to anybody that's playing basketball, especially in school ball right now.
Mm-hmm.
Have fun.
For sure.
Have fun. Because I notice the players that are having fun out there, they're the ones that are they're getting things done. The players that aren't having fun, you can tell they struggle a little bit. So have some fun. And I know the way you play real aggressive, and you play really, fast pace and all that. Just keep that up. That hard work. That just keep playing, and having fun.
For
That would
sure,
be,
yes.
yeah. All right, Coach.
All right, TJ. When did you decide? What year was it? In school or during the summer to say, you know what? Baseball is it. I like basketball, but baseball is it. I want to go to school for this to help pay for my school to help me get that analytical degree, and at the same time, possibly play as far as I can go, and then make a few dollars doing baseball, and then get out here and get on behind the TV.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, I've always wanted to play for as long as I can. Ever since I was just little, it's just like, oh, I want to play in the MLB. I want to play in the NBA ever since I was little. But I think I took it for real, like probably my freshman year. And I was like, okay, this is for real. If I really want to do this, then I have to work hard. I'm going to have to put in the work. So probably I would say my freshman year, I really started taking it serious and just kind of, all right, let's do this. This is what I want to do. I'm still going to play basketball. I'm still going to have fun playing basketball. But baseball is going to be my ticket if I want to go play at the next level and pay for my school. So that was my thing.
Mm-hmm. Well, don't sell yourself short though, because there is room for people, players like yourself. There's room for players like yourself that hustle, that have an engine that just keeps going, that bring energy to the court. You just never know. So don't sell yourself short on the basketball side.
For sure, of course not.
Yep. All right, but since you want to go to college, academics is important. Being a student athlete is very important. Do you have a favorite subject at school?
Mm, shoot, I'd probably just say history. Probably, I like history a lot, or I kind of like math too. Probably math, I'd say more than history.
What's your favorite thing about math?
Um, it's a lot of rules, numbers, so it's kind of just like follow the formula and you'll get the answer, basically.
Like putting a puzzle together, kind of.
Yeah, it's just really like I don't know, like formal almost.
Yeah, and coach, that doesn't surprise me because the whole analytics thing, the sports
That's all I'm about to
analysts.
say. Exactly.
Yeah.
That's all I'm say. Numbers. That's where that I don't know if you guys noticed, but that's where that saying comes from. Numbers never lie.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Numbers always tell the truth, right? You
For
know,
sure.
2 + 2 is always 4, right? It's not gonna be 5.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So, but unfortunately, in other laws of like reading and all that, the English language is so hard to master. You know what I'm saying, with the different words and enunciation of everything. But numbers
Mm-hmm.
never lie, though. Like 2
For
+ 2
sure.
is always 4 in
Mhm.
every country. You know what I'm saying? So, all
Always,
right,
always.
okay.
Mm-hmm.
Before I turn it over to Rich asking you a fun fact, and I'm gonna knock out rapid fire. If that's okay with you, Rich?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
Perfect.
cool. Uh, what TikTok crazes have you been doing? Have you been doing any dances or anything? Can you show us, and you want to share with the audience to show that hey, you've been following up and making sure so I can help your TikTok go viral here?
Oh man, I don't really be on TikTok like that.
Okay,
At least
okay,
not posting on TikTok.
okay, okay, okay.
I definitely watch it, and I see people always be dancing, and I see edits of
Yeah.
like basketball players and stuff everywhere.
All right.
But
So all right. So since you're not into that, give me the latest. Give me the latest TikTok like fad. You know, like I know everyone's doing the one where they're running and they're telling information about the other person and they're telling the truth about them. Doing that.
mhm.
What's the latest fad other than that? Are there any?
I'm trying to think. Hold on. Maybe like hold on. Let me think real quick, real quick.
Okay, take your time.
Oh, there's like I know this is gonna sound weird, but there's like I get a lot of edits on my feed. So there's
Okay.
like there's like a LeBron edit of him in like a weight room and he's singing. He's like this, he's like boom, 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 and then it's like an edit of like of him like playing and stuff. So
I've seen that one. I've seen that one.
Okay. Okay.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Right now, listen. LeBron's one of my favorite players, by the way. But if
mm.
definitely if he's not everybody's favorite player to mock right now, because he's hey man, the internet's killing him, by the way. They just got him
Yeah.
in everything. They have him in everything. So yeah, yeah. Go
Hmm.
ahead, Rich.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Rich.
All right. Well, give us one fun fact about you. I think I kind of blew it by asking you about baseball because that would have been your fun fact. But give us another fun fact about you. Maybe something nobody knows, so something you want to say, hey, there's a fun fact about me.
Um, I collect Pokemon cards. I know it's gonna sound like kind of nerdy or something, but yeah, I'm really into collecting Pokemon cards. So I kind of just that's what I do. Spend my money on.
It's not nerdy because I know some Pokemon cards from back in the '90s that are worth thousands of dollars. So if you collect them, put
Yeah.
them in the sleeves. Put them in the sleeves.
Oh, yes.
So do you trade? Do you trade and go to the card shows?
I haven't been to a card show. I do want to go to one and do want to look at cards and trade cards, but I'm kind of just building my collection right now. Just
Okay.
they've gotten so expensive and stuff,
Yes.
but
Yes.
yeah, I'm still collecting them though.
Well, there will. I gotta give my guy a plug. I just finished working for him today. The Alamo Card Show. There's going to be one coming up the 17th and 18th of May.
Mm,
So just something to
okay.
put on your to do list if you really want to go.
For sure. Thank
All
you.
right. I'll make sure I'll give the information to Rich to the coach, excuse me, Coach DeLeon to pass on to you. But here, let's jump to this rapid fire. I'm gonna hit you with 10 questions, okay?
All right.
Just 10. All right. You just answer yes or no or hey, whichever one. Okay. You choose either or. All right, here we go. All right, this is a two-part wing question, okay? So
Okay.
buffalo hot wings or any flavor? Which one?
Buffalo hot wings.
I love it. Flats or drums?
Flats.
Love it. Pancakes or waffles?
Pancakes. Had them this morning.
Gatorade or Powerade?
Gatorade.
Texas or Texas A&M?
Texas.
For coach purposes, Cowboys or the Texans?
I don't even like either one. I'd say the Bears. I'm a Chicago Bears.
Got it. Whataburger or In-N-Out?
A Whataburger.
Big Red or Fanta?
Big Red.
Let's go Ohio State or no, that game's over. The Eagles or the Kansas City Chiefs?
I hate Mahomes, so Eagles.
Gotta love it. Pizza or burgers?
Burgers.
Tacos or burritos?
Tacos.
And the last one, French fries or onion ring?
French fries.
Outstanding.
Solid,
Outstanding.
solid.
TJ, thank you again for sharing this time with us. Again, taking your time out your day to spend with us. It's been a true, true honor. Thank you, buddy. Go ahead, Rich.
So what's the schedule like? Because you got 3 games left. Tell us who those games are against before we leave.
Yes, we have 3 games left. We have a really big game against Madison coming up. It's our next game. This Wednesday. Then we play Roosevelt this Saturday, and then Reagan is our final district game.
Where's the Madison game?
It is at Littleton Gym at 5:30.
And then the last game's against Reagan. So I'm assuming Roosevelt will be at the Northside Gym.
No, where you actually play Littleton, and then Northside Gym.
Okay.
So yeah.
So I'm assuming that last game against Reagan is going to be huge.
Yeah.
If anybody watching this interview would like to go watch Brandeis basketball and TJ Byrd and cheer them on, they got 3 games coming up. Madison on Wednesday at Littleton Gym. Got Roosevelt Saturday at Littleton Gym. And then you got Reagan next Wednesday at Northside Gym.
Yeah, it's Northside Gym. It's also our senior night. So
yeah, that's going to be your senior night. So you can come and support Brandeis and TJ. TJ, good luck the rest of the basketball season. I know y'all are going to make playoffs, and I need y'all to make some noise in the playoffs, so good luck.
For sure, yes, that's the plan.
And continued luck in baseball, because I know that you got that coming up after basketball season, and you're pitching, so good luck with that. Continue good studies. And we're gonna circle back with you again next year to see how your senior year is going. Okay.
Sounds good. Thank y'all, guys. Thank you for the opportunity. Thank you for the interview.
Yes, and hey, everybody, if you're watching and you want to see more interviews like TJ's interview, like, share, subscribe. Super Sports Media. It doesn't cost anything to do any one of those things. Hey, be kind to one another. That doesn't cost anything either. So. Good luck with everything. And Coach, you got anything else?
That's it, man. You hit everything on it. You hit the nail on the head, buddy. I appreciate it. Thank you both.
Yes, sir. Hey, well, we're all out. Enjoy your Sunday.
Sir, thank you.